Hi everyone, I'm Heather from the Crystal Vein Tarot, here to do your mid-month reading, general reading for January. Thank you so much for joining me and welcome to my channel. As a general reading, the messages may or may not resonate with you, so be sure to check out your moon and rising sign readings. And I also encourage you to check out videos from other readers. There are so many talented people out there, and general readings are just that. They are general for all people with a specific sign, and therefore cannot possibly resonate with everyone equally or quite in the same way. So you may find one month my reading resonates with you, and the next month another reader's reading may be more in sync with you. So please be sure to watch other readers as well. Also keep in mind each reader has their own style for layouts, receiving intuitive messages with the cards, and you may find that you click with one reader more than you do with others. There are many different spreads. For example, there's 3-card spreads, Celtic cross spreads, there's so many more. And there's also several variations within each type of spread. So I do encourage you to seek readers that you find that you feel connected to. This reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Libra for the second half of January. And so Libra, it looks like you are celebrating, and you have a lot of friends and family around you that are celebrating with you. So you do have something to be excited about, something to be happy about, joyous about, but you have the Three of Cups energy in your present moment. So this indicates that you are celebrating with friends and family. And you have a great circle of support around you. Now you do have the Two of Wands crossing you. So this indicates that you could be waiting for something. You could be waiting for results. So you may have made a decision on which path to take. You see, with the Two of Wands, this person is presented with two paths. So you may have made a choice already, and you could be waiting for results to come from making that choice. You could also be making travel plans right now, and this could be related to what it is that you're celebrating with your friends and family. You do have the Nine of Wands below you, so this is your foundation. This is past conditions that have led to the present or the root issue. And the Nine of Wands, this represents maintaining boundaries and persistence. So you could have been dealing with a difficult situation, Libra, and you kind of have, because it's the 9, it's not the 10. 10 is a completion. But with the Nine of Wands, this indicates that you had one final obstacle or challenge to overcome. And it was that final push before that war is over. Kind of feeling with this card. So, but because it is in the past position, I feel like this is completed, and you are now celebrating, and you chose a direction to move in that has now taken you away from this challenge. And you do have the Six of Pentacles. So when I do a Celtic cross reading, oftentimes you'll see a reader will do your present moment, what crosses you, your foundation, then what's crowning you. I like to first move into that past position and then into what's crowning you, because with the past position, I find when you're looking at the recent past, or sorry, the foundation, this is conditions that have, past conditions that have led to the present, but when you go into that recent past position, or things moving into the background, I feel like this also helps contribute to where you are at the present moment, because it is energies that are moving into that background. So I tend to go around in a clockwise motion versus going to the top and then moving back again. I just thought I would, give you some explanation as to how I do my Celtic cross. Every reader is a little bit different, but you do have the Six of Pentacles energy here in that recent past, or things that are moving into the background. So this energy could still be lingering. And the Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving, help or generosity. So you could be receiving help from others right now. And again, this kind of relates to the celebration, and to overcome this challenge, you may have received some help and some guidance and some advice on what direction to choose, Libra. And you do have the Five of Wands crowning you. And the Five of Wands is an energy of challenges and obstacles and rivalry. So it is in the position of, this is in the position of situations that are on the horizon or what could be coming in to help you, your strengths. So I do feel like you are, I'm getting the sense that this is you rising to the challenge. So you've made a decision, you've chosen a course to take, whether or not it's in relationships, family, abundance, or it's your career, job situation, your vocation. But you have made a decision, you've made a choice, you're waiting for results, but it is something that is very challenging to you. There is, there are obstacles, but it's I feel like this is good. It's allowing you to rise, you're rising to the challenge. And you do have Temperance here in the near future, what is coming in or developing from the situation. And Temperance is about balance. So this is bringing balance and harmony, having patience. So with regard to this challenge, this rivalry that you have that's crowning you, that energy, I feel like Spirit's advice here for you is to just be patient. Don't make any rash decisions, and just practice that self-control and moderation. Temperance is also the card of Sagittarius, so you could have a Sagittarius, an individual that has a lot of Sagittarius in their chart, or they are a Sagittarius that's helping you navigate through what it is that you're going through. Now you have the Page of Cups here in your current attitude or point of view towards the situation. Now the Page of Cups, the pages, these are the messengers of the tarot deck. These are the ones, the individuals that can bring news in for you. They can represent an actual individual in your life. The court cards can represent actual people. And pages are usually a young person, or they're identified as a younger person. And pages of, sorry, I said Pentacles, the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is if it does represent a person, it is someone who's very studious, kind of individual, someone who is just learning to master the energies of the Cups suit, or the suit that they are. And the Cups suit is that of water. It's emotional energy. So it's your desires, your ups in life, things that that you're passionate about, but things that bring you emotional fulfillment. So this could be someone that's bringing in news regarding an opportunity for you that would bring you emotional fulfillment. But it can also represent a new love, can represent volunteer work, things that are about compassion, love, empathy towards others. So that is this, whatever this is that this decision that you've made and this path that you've decided to go on, it is something that I do feel like you are going to rise to the challenge. But it is also something that I think has the opportunity for you to be emotionally fulfilled with it. And you have the Moon card in the position of what you need to know, or things that could be influencing the situation, or other people that could be influencing the situation. Now the Moon is the card of Pisces, so there could be a Pisces individual in your life, but the Moon kind of has two sides to it. So the Moon, it doesn't shine as brightly as the sun, so it doesn't illuminate all truths. So the Moon can therefore represent unseen problems or secrets or information that you're unaware of, or things that are going on behind the scenes that you are not aware of. It can also represent, because the Moon is a card of intuition, it can also indicate that you need to be listening to your intuition and trusting your intuition a little bit more. So because it is in the position of what you need to know, I feel like the message here for you is that you might not have all the pieces to the puzzle, all the information. So just be careful with that. And I feel like this is part of that Temperance card, that Balance card. So don't make any rash decisions, and understand that there could be things that you're just unaware of, and that will come to light later on. But also trust your intuition in the choices and decisions that you make in moving forward, Libra. Oh. And you do have the World card in your hopes and fears. It can also be the shadow work, the things behind the scenes that need to be done. And the World represents a completion of a goal or a life lesson. It can also represent travel as well. But with the major arcana, you start at 0, the Fool, and you move through to card 21, the World. So, you know, and the major arcana represents the Fool's journey through life. And so each card represents a different stage in that journey. And so when you get to the World card, that is the conclusion, the ending of that particular journey or chapter in the Fool's life. So I feel like I feel like you, because it's in your hopes and fears, I feel like this new journey, this new path that you're taking, Libra, it's part of you beginning a new path, and because it's again in that hopes and fears position, I feel like this is you. You're hoping that this is going to be a successful chapter for you, and the World is usually a positive card, but I do feel like this is, yeah, like you're feeling like that this is something that you're going to be able to see through to the end. Whatever this new direction is that you're taking. And you do have in your potential outcome, or where you're headed, is the Six of Wands. I'm lovely to see this card in this position, because this is a card of victory and success and good news and recognition for all the hard work that you've done, all the challenges that you've overcome. It's receiving your accolades. This person is coming home from their quest that they were on, and you know, this is a parade in their honor, and they're high up on the horse coming through, and everyone is cheering for them. So this is about you achieving that success, Libra, in whatever decision or path that it is that you've chosen to move forward with, whether or not it's in relationships, family, home, or if it's in career, you have a new project going on at work, or you've just decided to kind of maybe change career paths. So I'm going to pull another card for you, Libra. This is Angel Tarot card, and see if Spirit has any extra messages for you. Okay, so we have the Chariot. That's a lovely card to see. I like the Chariot card. So this is about you achieving and having an important achievement, and having the self-discipline and willpower to see something through because of a new direction or change that's going on in your life. And it's about you getting public recognition. So it is about you achieving success. The Chariot in the tarot deck, it's the number 7 card. Again, number 7 here. It is about action and change and going on a new journey. It can also represent the card of Cancer, but very lovely to see that there. And just knowing that as long as you are self-disciplined, as long as you have that willpower to move forward, that you will receive that public recognition, and you will receive that achievement. It's an important achievement. So again, it's that whole like chapter. It's a chapter in your life, that kind of significance of an achievement for you. So very lovely to see. So I'm also going to pull a Romance Angel Oracle card, and just see if Spirit has any advice for you or any messages for you regarding your relationships. So whether or not they're family relationships, romantic relationships, friendship relationships. And we have religious factors. So your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So so the message here is to always remember that in your relationships with others, whether or not they're romantic relationships, your friends, family, co-workers as well, that you are influenced by your upbringing, so and your belief systems and your values, and that does affect in how you interact with others. And I'm going to pull one more card. So this is a Living Reiki Healing card. And Reiki is energy healing. And, you know, as we progress through life, even from past life experiences, we do carry with us energy blocks. And I find that these cards, the messages in them, can help us to release those energy blocks, as well as subconscious blocks that we may have, that may have been ingrained in us when we were little kids and that we're not even aware of. So I quite like these messages in these cards. And we have Diligence. So Libra, for the second half of January, just remember that you will do your work honestly. Very nice. And be diligent. Very lovely. So Libra, that concludes your reading for the second half of January. Thank you very much for joining me. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and click on that notification bell so you are notified when additional readings come out in the future. And again, thank you for joining me, and take care.